Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Walking Talk Cracked recap review regurgitated show about The Walking Dead. Big news. I kind of like this episode.
Yeah, it was good. And just like a spoiler alert generally, if you're going to watch a recap show, this is all spoilers. If you haven't seen the show, don't watch this.
We talk about things that happened in the episodes, so...
King Ezekiel.
Yeah, we meet King Ezekiel, and he's an interesting guy, and he's like like Negan. He smiles, he's happy, and that's good, because everyone else on the show for 6 or 7 years has been trapped on this loop of, we think we found a safe space. Oh no, it's not that safe. We have to escape or die. There's some real levity in the beginning of the episode with Morgan not really knowing how to tell Carol what King Ezekiel is like. Yeah. He's just wheeling her over for the longest trek. So who are we meeting? He's like, he's just like a guy. You'll meet him. He's interesting. It's just, I want you to be surprised by the tiger. I don't want to say he has a tiger and looks insane. King Ezekiel is like, I got a tiger on a chain. Look at me, look how crazy my hair is.
Sitting on a throne in the theater of this high school.
It's really fun. It's another colony that thinks they're safe right now, so who knows where that's going to go. But I just like he talks about hope and inspiring people, and it's rare on that show because you just get sociopaths and Rick are the only people who give speeches about how things are. Good
thing about King Ezekiel, I think, like, he's another one that he might have been this way before the apocalypse, because those dreadlocks, they took time.
Right.
That's how he looked
before
looked like
this for a while.
Yeah.
They bring out people every once in a while that make tremendous sense in a comic book world. Like Michonne, dreadlocks, swords, and zombies with jawless zombies on chains. You're allowed to do that in a comic book. And Negan, you're allowed to do bandana and barbed wire bat.
Mm-hmm. And now Ezekiel, guy with a tiger, long dreads, has a cane with a sword in it.
Right, he comes out and he's doing his King Ezekiel thing and he's speaking insanely.
You are a faithful steward, but your words leave me pitch-kettled.
And I think this is another comic book guy. And then at the end of the episode, he sits down with Carol and is like, I'm just some f***ing guy. I don't really talk like that. I had a tiger.
What they need.
Yeah, I had a tiger, and people thought I seemed interesting. So now
I was in a couple plays.
Right.
I did some community theater, so I can. Yeah. Now I'm King Ezekiel.
Yeah, it just seemed better just being Zeke, the zookeeper.
Ezekiel knows who Negan is. Mm-hmm. They're already involved with the Saviors.
Yeah, they
paying
deliver
tribute to them.
Pigs every week to the Saviors and feeding rotten meat to the pigs, which is a nice little that endears me to this group because they're like, F you, Negan, eat some zombie pig meat. I don't know what that's going to do.
They're trying to stick it to the man.
What else happened in this episode? We get caught up with Morgan. Morgan and Carol are like standout.
Yeah.
Best two characters in the show. Mm-hmm. Deal with it. And Morgan has a little apprentice that surely will die.
It seems like that is the track that he's going down.
There's no way that won't happen.
You can't have a buddy in the apocalypse that we're going to do some stick fighting together. No, that kid's going to get eaten.
You remember. You saw the other seasons.
Either eaten or hit with a bat. One of the two. Carol's great. She's still sneaky. She's still pulling off the acts pleasant and nice and doing that with everybody else. But she's still got a plan.
Carol is, I think, the only person on the show that is capable of not directly saying how they feel and what they're like.
The sweet and innocent act you've been doing worked on me.
Everyone else is very like, here's my philosophy on life at all times. I'm incapable of subtext or like subterfuge. And she's like, no. I've seen movies. I can pretend.
Ezekiel and her kind of bond.
Yeah.
At the end. Because he's putting on a show for everybody too.
Yeah, they get it. Game recognizes game.
Never bullshit a bullshitter.
But did you get a vibe when Ezekiel showed up at her house at the end?
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the episode, she's just like chilling in her new home, and then she hears a tiger at the door. and it's just like the door opens and it's Ezekiel, and it's like, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. He definitely turned it on for
her. Yeah.
Brought the tiger with himself.
I think it's time that Carol got hers. I want that to be authentic because I feel like if I lived that much into the zombie apocalypse and I met a guy who called himself king and had a tiger, I'd be like, sure, I'm here for it. I'm along for the ride now.
I mean, zombies are real now. Sure.
We don't have TV anymore, so I get it. We've got to do something interesting. Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell us in the comments.
Like, what kind of zoo animal do you want?
Yeah.
In the post-apocalypse.
If you were a zookeeper and the world was ending and you're like, this is my chance to completely rebrand, what are you taking as like your thing?
Are you going to have a fancy cane sword too? What are you going to go with?
All of it?
Yep.
All right.